How to choose the right fitness trainer. If you think about it, having a personal trainer can be a lot like dating. It's hard to find the right match, the one who understands your goals and is willing to go down with them in a way that motivates you. Well, the good news? There are some seriously good techniques that you can use to find a perfect fitness coach who will help you to achieve all your goals. Step 1. Know your goals. Whatever the reason is that led you to take the steps towards fitness and finding a personal trainer, knowing the reason why you want to work with someone professional will make the process of finding that someone easier. So before going to the gym counter to sign up for a training session, know what you're looking for in advance. An outstanding membership counselor will hear all your questions, desires, and pair you with a trainer they think is a good fit for your personality. So you should always be prepared to share some information about your ambitions, whether you're trying to train for a marathon or build strength in the upper body. So you have the best chance to meet someone who's a good fit. Step 2. Decide where you want to train. There are always some benefits of a big box gym. They usually provide multiple areas, plenty of facilities, tons of equipment, and have even access to dietitians. That being said, in peak hours, bigger gyms may still start to get overcrowded. Smaller studios or privately owned local gyms, on the other hand, offer a chance to get to know the staff and other members more closely, and this builds a sense of community. Step 3. Research potential trainers. Now that you know why and where you want to work out, you can look a little further into who you think you would be fitting well with. Many of the gyms offer their trainers' profiles on their websites along with the client reviews. So check them out and find the one with the experience and credentials that suit your goals. I also see people being stuck with trainers that don't suit their needs. For example, there may be a person that wants to concentrate on core training only, and yet he gets to do intense CrossFit workouts. To avoid that, and to find a personal trainer who understands your goals on a deeper level, say if you're a new mom and want to get back in shape, ask the manager or client services rep if there's someone on staff who have gone through a similar transformation or met a similar goal. Step 4. Schedule your meet. No amount of impressive credentials can make up for a personality clash with a personal trainer. Book a consultation with a coach you're interested in and ask them a bunch of questions about how they would train you for your current goals. Many consultations should be free and last around 15 to 20 minutes, and you should be upfront about shopping around. Not only will you learn more about trainers' coaching style, but you'll also learn more about whether or not you want to spend your time and money with this person. Step 5. Give feedback and communicate. After you find a personal trainer, work together to set a realistic and measurable goal so you are able to evaluate if the sessions are working or not. There will be good and bad days during your journey, but if you are not enjoying the sessions or you feel it isn't in line with your goals you asked for, speak up and let your trainer know. Talk openly with your trainer. Just remember that it takes two to tango. Before you ask your trainer to change something, make sure you are doing your part and giving the sessions your best effort. Step 6. Know when to walk away. If you're not getting the results you wanted, communicated this to your personal trainer, changed your workouts, and are confident you're meeting your end of the bargain, it might be the time to end your personal training relationship. There should be no hard feelings. Everyone isn't the right match every time. And remember, the reality is you are the customer. You are the one paying and looking for results, so your needs are important. But don't put the pause on trying to find another trainer. Through all of this, you will have learned what you want and don't want in your next coach. Also, A professional trainer should be willing to recommend a colleague or suggest some new ways to motivate you to reach your own goals. Thanks a lot for listening. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned for more awesome podcasts like these.